Hello, everybody. Welcome into the Shelby TV broadcast of Utica Chieftain football. We're underway here for the first play of the game after the kickoff. Utica with the ball here. It's going to be the keeper for Patrick O'Connor. And Mike, raining. It's been raining all day. Conditions can't be great down there for the Chieftains and the Chippewa Valley Big Reds. So, yeah, it is. It not looking too good down there, condition-wise. And both these teams come into this game 2-3. Chippewa's had a tougher schedule, I'd say. They've played Eisenhower. They've played Romeo. Gotten both losses there. So they've had a tough season so far. And the Chieftains coming off a couple wins as of recent. Their last game, though, a loss, but looking better further into the season. Here's the handoff near side of the field.
The Chippewa Valley Big Reds, they've lost to my old high school, Warren Mott, 42-24. And that's a tough loss for them. And as you said, they're 2-3 on the season. So they're looking to get off the schneid tonight and try to get a win. For the Utica Chieftains, as you mentioned, last 2 weeks, they looked pretty good. I mean, they beat Anchor Bay 2 weeks ago, 35-34. And then last week, losing to Cosmo 35-28. So the Chieftains looking to get a big win here and stay in the playoff race.
3rd and 6 for the Chieftains. They'll go 5 wide. Higdon in motion, looking to pass it down the field. Has a receiver down the middle of the field. Overthrow it. That's an interception. Bad throw there. Too much air on it. Going to be returned by Chippewa Valley. Getting across midfield here now. He's letting the blocker set up in front of him. Got some space down to the 30, inside, down to the 20 there. And an awful play for the Chieftains early here in this football game. And we'll see the Chippewa Valley offense come out for the first time and take over at the Chieftain 20. With 10:17 left in this first quarter, Mike. Not a good way to start off for Utica.
That was a broken play right from the get-go. Nobody out there at all. No wide receivers for the Utica Chieftains for Patrick O'Connor to find, and I can't understand why he lofted it up, but it is raining pretty hard out there, and the visibility is not too good for these players as well down at field level.
Yeah, very bizarre play there. A lot of looked lackadaisical all the way around, and then even there after the interception, not much urgency to tackle him. So we'll see the Big Reds offense for the first time in great field position here, and they like to spread the ball out a lot.
We got a flag on the play, and it looks like a delay of game on the Big Reds. Late substitution. Tried to sneak him in there, and the linesman said, I don't think so.
Yeah, and you see just
So the big
a lot of confusion both sides so far, it looks like, right here. And this rain is pouring down on them, so tough to see down there. Both teams struggling.
Well, it's going to be tough with the ball, too, as well, for the quarterbacks, to hold a good grip to try to throw that football as well.
1st and 15 for Chippewa. That's going to be a handoff to the near side of the field. Got some blockers, but really nowhere to go for the Big Reds running back, Jacob Rybicki.
Jacob Rybicki, junior for the Big Reds, 5'6", 140.
Yeah, tiny guy, nice and shifty, though, and he'll look to get some open field here as they use him. That spread offense, they'll use him in different ways and in motion, and he'll look to get some openings here today to see if he can create some big plays.
That's how much I weighed in high school, was 140 20 years ago. That's crazy.
I was maybe 12 when I weighed 140 last. Handoff up the middle for the Big Reds. That'll be to Stephen Charles.
You were really, at 12, you were 140?
yeah, I might have been.
I mean, you're a tall dude.
I'm a big guy. Now add 100 pounds to that, and you got me now, but we won't talk too much about that. So a decent pickup there for the Big Reds. It's going to be 3rd and 6 at the 16 here. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Doesn't look like he's going to have enough there. So
Tommy Schuster, the sophomore for the Big Reds.
yeah, and the Big Reds having what I guess you could say for Chippewa Valley a down year this year, but a lot of youth on this team, and as we talked about, they have a tough schedule. So a little bit of trickery here, see what they're going to do, try to just push it forward for that little bit they need, and he still isn't down, but he didn't really get very far either, to be honest. So
I think he might have got that first down, though, for sure. And then again, maybe not.
no, they're going to say Chieftain ball. Like, that's the thing. It looked like he had plenty of room. He could have just jumped and got it, but he kind of huddled there and didn't really try to get it too much, reach it out there. And all he needed was 2 yards. It looked like his blockers should have gave it to him. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. Chieftains will take over. 8:51 left in the first quarter, 0-0 still.
Well, Adam, tonight the Chieftains' big keys, they need the defense to return back to that shutdown style they were in weeks 2 and 3. They need to spread the ball around, feed errors the ball, let them get into beast mode, and then stay disciplined. Last week they had 10 penalties they committed in the whole entire game. That's not good. They need to cut that down a little bit.
Absolutely, to be more responsible. And this Chippewa Valley defense has given up some high amount of points in some recent games. Here's the handoff up the middle. Not much of a gain on that one.
And we know that Ayers is a little banged up, but he keeps trucking on. It looks like he's going to stay in along with Patrick O'Connor.
Yeah, and we see some Blake Franklin here early in the game. The Chieftains are going to use a lot of running backs.
Well, we know that the Big Reds defense is shaky a little bit at times. They give up the big throws, so the Chieftains need to try to exploit that.
Handoff near side of the field. That's going to be Nathan Ayers. A little pickup of about 3 there for him. And yeah, you talk about the Chippewa Valley defense. In their 3 losses, they've given up 36 points, 42 points, and again 42 points. So if you can get your offense going, you can hang some numbers on this team. And, of course, those were some pretty good teams that put those points on them, but still, Chieftains need to be aggressive here, look to attack, and they can definitely score on this team.
But the Chieftains have been able to score. I mean, the last 2 weeks they scored 35 points and 28 points, so they're capable of putting the ball in the air.
Handoff up the middle. Looks like he'll have enough space for that first down. He will. Nice pick up there by Nathan Ayers and get the first down for the Chieftains.
And again, Nathan getting that ball, following his blockers right up the middle, gets that first down for the Chieftains.
7:32 left in this first quarter. Chieftains at the 32-yard line. Excuse me, they're at the 28. Handoff there to Ayers. He's got some space, looking to get to that outside. He gets the first down. It appears will be close, but a nice pickup there of about 10 from Nathan Ayers, and he's getting himself going early in this game. The Chieftains are going to need that to set up their offense.
And Nathan again showing that speed that he has when he gets those blocks, and is just able to take it right to the left side and gets that first down. Or no, yard short.
Yeah, he's very close there. It looks like they marked him back a little bit, but either way, a second and short now. See if they can pick it up right here and if they'll give it back to him.
Quarterback draw was expected on that one, but somebody.
Yeah, false start there on the Chieftains. Looks like it's going to be Dylan Scott who jumped there.
And again, those are things that they cannot have happen to them. Last week, again, that's what hurt them a little bit against Cusno. Got to stay disciplined.
Yeah, it looks like a miscommunication there was the tight end on the outside and just must have got the count wrong or whatever it was, but jumped and looked a little lost. So second down here for the Chieftains and 6 now. Handoff up the middle, pushing forward, looks to get down to that first down marker now. Still going to be close, though. Not sure if he got it there, but Nathan Ayers with another good run up the middle.
They're going to give it to him, Aaron. Or Adam, sorry.
That's all right. The rain's messing with all of us today. It's okay.
It is. The last 3 days has been like living in Alaska.
I know. It's rough.
Absolutely ridiculous. I'll take you miss those 90-degree days? I sure do.
Well, a little bit. Now I do. So 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. 6:02 left in this first quarter. They have the ball at the 37-yard line. Patrick O'Connor from the gun. There's going to be the handoff to Ayers up the middle again. They're going to keep going to that play. Pickup of about 2 on that one after the forward progress. And Chieftains are committed to this run game and Nathan Ayers.
Well, Nathan Ayers has been big all season for the Chieftains. He has showed that he can take that ball and grind it up the middle, grind it to the sides. Just follow those blockers and just give that boy the ball. And Chieftains, different style of a team, different feel of a team this year than we've seen in the past as well.
Hand off to Ayers, looking to get to that left side. Going to pick up a few more again, and if you can pick up 3 yards every carry, you're going to be doing all right. Obviously, you'd like to get more than that, but Ayers just making something out of every single play. See that one more time.
There's a replay right there. Ayers following his blockers again, and then finally taken down. the Big Reds.
And a good job by this offensive line so far, getting those openings for errors up the middle. Gonna have a 3rd and 3 upcoming for the Chieftains. 4:47 left in the first quarter. Tied at 0.
Blitz.
There's the handoff to Ayers again. Not going to have enough, though, for that first down. And having the ball at midfield here, see what the Chieftains decide to do with a 4th and short.
That was a good read by the Big Reds, though. They blitzed it immediately. They knew they were going to give it to Ayers. Read the play very well and stopped the run.
And they're going to keep the offense on the field here for 4th and 1. Like it being aggressive early here in this football game.
Fake handoff.
That or they might just try to draw them off sides. Either way, we'll see.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they're trying to do.
Well, we do know O'Connor can
He
punt it himself, and we'll see that there.
But that was
a nice punt by O'Connor.
That was key, though, there, Adam. They were waiting for them to draw off sides, and they didn't, so then they did punt the ball. And that's the big thing with having O'Connor. Not many quarterbacks can also punt.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it really help you there on 4th down. Gives you a few options. You can fake the team out, and you see a nice punt there down at the 11. You can't ask for too much better than that. So
you got to give credit to the Big Reds defense, though. They were able to shut down that run when it mattered most in that 3rd down or 3rd and 3.
And tonight, Mike, is senior night for the Chieftains. Of course, usually it's the last home game of the year, but they're going to do homecoming next week, so decided to do senior night tonight, so all the parents walk across the field with their parents and everything. So nice night here for the Chieftains. Here's the handoff. Outside, got some rooms, got the first down, and finally pushed out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. First down for the Big Reds. And that's Steven Charles Jr., who the senior will see a decent amount of him tonight for the Big Reds, a big important part of that offense.
Schuster with the handoff over there to Charles, and Charles just takes it right to that right side and able to get that first down.
Handoff to Charles again. A nice move there. Got the first down again. Spins off, still going. And another nice pickup, another first down for Charles in the Big Red offense.
He did the Barry Sanders juke on John Madden football there, Adam.
Oh, nice.
There's the handoff. Gets it to Charles.
And
Charles ducks his head down. And there's the circle button. Boom.
Charles in charge.
Charles in charge.
3:35 left in the first quarter. Still tied at zeros here. Big Reds moving the ball offensively now. Going to give it. Oh, the quarterback keeper faked to Charles.
And they bought it.
Yeah, pickup of about 4 there. Nice keep for Tommy Schuster.
The Chieftains bought that play. They thought Charles had that football as he took it up the middle, but Schuster still had it and got that 4 yards on the play. I expect them to give it back to Charles, try to get a first down here.
2nd and 6. Now they're going to look through the air here, past near the sideline. It's going to be the first down there. Nice pitch and catch by the Big Reds. That's Jacob Wright-Bickey with the first down for Chippewa Valley.
Chieftains need to stay tight on their corners. Schuster is capable of airing the ball out.
.251 left in the first quarter.
Both defenses so far putting a stranglehold on each other's offense.
And it does appear the rain's let up a little bit down there. It was a lot worse at game time. Wright-Bickey gets the pitch. Nice takedown there by the Chieftains way back in the backfield. That's going to be Elijah Hughes there with the tackle, and a great play by him.
Elijah Hughes with a huge, huge tackle. No pun intended.
Maybe a little pun intended.
I was trying, reaching.
A lot of these Chippewas have those towels, try to keep their hands dry, hanging off the back. Looks like we're playing some flag football out here, Mike.
Well, I'm sure both teams were practicing in this all week.
So
trying to get ready for this game.
2nd and 21 now after the nice defensive play by the Chieftains. Pass over the middle, and Wright-Bickey, decent little pickup there, but still not quite back at the line of the scrimmage there.
I know the average fan would probably say, well, why would they be practicing in the rain? It's absolutely ridiculous. But you know what? It comes in handy to know the field conditions that you're going to have to deal with if that becomes in part with the weather, and obviously it has. So the last 3 days, the Chieftains have been practicing outside, getting ready for this game.
3rd and 15 for Chippewa, going 4 wide, looking to pass down the field. Way over receiver, off a Chieftain hand and incomplete. So 4th and long now for Chippewa Valley as they will be punting to the Chieftains. A good job there by the Chieftains defense. First off on that first down to get a big loss there and shut it down after that.
And the way that Charles was running the football to start that drive, you thought the Big Reds had some momentum going forward. As you see the ref wiping down the ball as well.
These punts are much more crucial as you get bad snap, slippery ball there. Chieftains trying to get at it. Nice takedown there at the 20.
And a flag.
But they're going to get a flag.
I don't understand why there's a flag. It looked like a clean play. There's got to be something back there, some type of holding. Face mask on the Chieftains.
And you absolutely cannot do that. It's a 4th and 15. Just play it safe. And
bad snap there. Trying to get the ball, and then there it is. There's that face mask. Looks like Kesto reached up.
Seeing that, it didn't really look like he got any face mask.
It did. He reached up a little bit, and it looked like he grabbed it. I don't know if he did grab it, but it looked like he did. And I could see where the referee seen it.
Yeah, it was tough to tell in that replay, but on first glance, it looked like a pretty weak call to me. But either way, that's going to be the call. So. And it's hard to tell there, and especially the ref was on the other side of him, and his head moved a little bit. So.
But now the Big Reds get a first down.
Still going to be 4th down, not quite there. So they're still going to be forced to punt. But obviously, you just lost.
Oh, my bad.
Well, no, you still lose 50 yards there. A bad play on that. You tackle them without that face mask. You got the ball at the 20. Now you're at your own 20. So still a huge penalty there against the Chieftains, and that one's really going to hurt them. 1:05 left in this first quarter. See the Chieftain offense hasn't done much yet so far. See if they can get something going on this drive.
My bad. I was thinking that I forgot about that they were pushed back before that play. So now the Chieftains will get that ball on the 21 here, Adam, and with 1:05 to go, hopefully they can get something going here.
Nathan Ayers in the backfield for the Chieftains. And the handoff to Ayers. Nice little pickup there of about 4 yards for Nathan Ayers, and they're just going to keep going to that. If they can control the ball, it's raining. You don't want to take too many shots down the field. The time they did, it was an interception for O'Connor. So just playing it safe right now. It's tied 0-0, and Chippewa Valley's offense isn't really doing much. So be safe with it, and Ayers is working. Keep giving them the ball.
Well, and it also looks like both quarterbacks on each side, Schuster and O'Connor, are having a hard time trying to throw the ball as well. It's got to be the moisture on the ball.
2nd and 4. It's going to be the keeper to O'Connor. O'Connor gets down past that first down marker. You have first down for the Chieftains.
Number 7 on the keeper up the middle. Patrick O'Connor removes the chains for Chieftain. First down.
The rain looks like it's let up a little bit.
In on the tackle.
Yeah, it's been a little bit back and forth, but even so, it's still
the wind. There's a lot of wind.
Wind, cold, field's wet, ball's wet. Still tough conditions down there for both teams. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Chieftains probably get one more play in right before this quarter ends. There's the handoff to Ayers. And again, a pickup of about 4 there. Just been doing that over and over and over again. And that'll end the first quarter. So 0-0 here. Chieftains and Big Reds. Chieftain offense trying to get something going here. We'll be right back for the second quarter of play here at Barney Swinehart Field.
You're up. There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. And register with the MHSAA. Look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Champions.
15 years and Esplendito Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting, quality food. Their secret? combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendido Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
And we're back here for the second quarter of play between the Utica Chieftains and Chippewa Valley Big Red. 0-0 here so far. The rain playing a little bit of a factor.
Both teams' defense holding things down for each other's, trying to shut things down, and so far it's worked for both teams.
2nd and 5 for the Chieftains. As we switch the sides of the field here, they'll have the ball at the 38-yard line. O'Connor gives it off to Ayers. I think about a yard there for Nathan Ayers. So Chieftains committed to just handing the ball off to Ayers and running it up the middle every time. See if they try to switch things up or just keep going to that.
Well, again, it seems like O'Connor is having a hard time gripping that ball to try to throw it, and I think they're just trying to stay more conservative today.
We'll see Higdon in the game for the Chieftains now in the slot. Nathan Ayers still in the backfield here on 3rd and 4. O'Connor from the gun looking for Higdon on the screen. Oh, he's going to go to the slant pass.
And of course, as I said that earlier, he throws the ball this time.
Yeah, and then
But again, as a quarterback, and we have an injury, it looks like Lutz is hobbling, trying to hobble off the field.
yeah, not good for the Chieftains. Slater Lutz, he has a decent part in this Chieftain offense. And
Yes, he's been big this season, especially with those cross routes that he's been running.
And you never want to see that. And of course, with the conditions like we talked about, you know, anytime you could slip an ankle or, you know, catch your cleat the wrong way, hurt something. And looks like that's what happened for Lutz here. So we're going to get a timeout for the Chieftains. And, you know, you got an injury here. Want to make sure things are fine. You don't want to waste a timeout, but still in the first half here. Calm things down, talk about it a little bit, and attend to your player there on the sideline and make sure you make the right substitution. So 11:13 left in this first half, 0-0. Both teams struggling to do anything on offense, Mike.
Well, we've seen this before. It seems like we always have one game out of the year that's rainy and sloppy and windy, and this is it tonight. And you just have to deal with the conditions that you're dealt with going out there and try to do what you can. There's Lutz, it looks like he's going to be a little bit all right. Maybe he had a little stinger in his ankle, came down the wrong way. That's a good sign that he's standing and walking around.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that, see if he can get back into this ball game as they're still checking him out on the sideline. So 4th down for the Chieftains, and they'll punt it to the Big Reds. Hard line drive punt, return from the 28-yard line. Shaken a little bit, then tackled from behind, but still pushed up to about the 40-yard line.
Jacob Rybicki.
And he does a lot for this team, plays receiver, running back, returns kick, so see him a lot today, and he'll be looking to make a big play.
There's a punt return right here. Rybicki looking to try to go to the left side, but then quickly taken down by the Chieftains on the 40-yard line. And that's where the Big Reds will take over on downs and see if they can get something going for their offense. And that's where the Chieftains defense needs to hang tough here, shut them down again, and get that ball back.
Yeah, see if you can force a turnover. And the Chieftain offense or defense did a great job last time. Could have had the ball at the 20, but of course the face mask there on the punt changed that really quick. So we'll see what they can do on this possession. Handoff there, nowhere to go.
Charles taken down quickly. Chieftains read that play well and not letting Charles get anything on them but a yard.
2nd and 9 now for the Big Reds. They have the ball at the 41-yard line. 10:35 left in the first half. Schuster looking to get something going for the Big Red offense. He's going to hand it off, and a nice job there by the Chieftain defense, and a stop of maybe after 2 yards there, pickup from Darian Greeley of the Big Reds.
Number 50 for the Chieftains, Riley Huey. 37.
There's a quick tackle right there and took him down. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 on the 43 with 10 minutes to go here.
Chieftains need a big stop here. They've been doing well so far. Keep it going. Big Reds come out 4 wide. Looking to pass it, looking near side, going back. That's going to be a sack down, and nice job there by the Chieftains. 4th and long now upcoming for Chippewa Valley as they'll be forced to punt. And this Chieftain defense is getting big here.
Yes, they are. That was a big play right there. There's the blitz. 2 Chieftains coming forward and taking Schuster down quickly. Nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. And the Chieftains force the Big Reds once again to punt the football.
And I believe that was Nathan Ayers on the sack there, so doing it on both sides of the ball so far here tonight. Much better snap on that punt for Chippewa Valley. Not a very far punt. That'll be down at the 34-yard line of the Chieftains, so Patrick O'Connor and the Chieftain offense comes out again, and we'll see what they can do here. Again, tied at 0, 8:59 left in the first half. Not much offense either way. See if somebody can get something going here in the first half. And rain's still playing a factor here. It's not too heavy right now, but it's still very wet. Field conditions are rough.
See what the Chieftains can do here. I'm sure they're going to see a lot more of errors to try to get this first touchdown and get this lead for the Chieftains.
3 receivers on the near side of the field. Ayers in the backfield. Going to give it to Ayers.
Yes.
He's got a little bit of a hole, trying to get it back to the far side of the field. And a nice pickup there, still moving his legs, and that's going to be a first down for the Chieftains down at the 49-yard line.
That first tackle, he was able to grip away. Could be the jersey was a little wet. Pants were a little wet, and his defender just wasn't able to grasp him. As you take a look right here, right there, he just slips right through and just keeps his feet moving. And hey, every factor comes into play when the weather is like this.
1st and 10 for Utica. They're at their own 49-yard line. 8:38 left in the half. Going to give it to Ayers again in the same formation, and slides down there, pickup of about 4.
First down and then some. It looked like he came down awkwardly, but he bounces right back up. And Nathan Ayers doing his thing. Just following his offensive line blockers and coming through it. And it looks like this could be exactly what the Chieftains need to get the momentum here. Obviously, O'Connor being asked to possibly stay a little more conservative and not throw the ball.
Ayers in the backfield again, same formation. They'll stay in, give it to Ayers again up the left side. Looks like they're just running that same play over and over again.
Hey, if it's not broke, why fix it? And the Big Reds finally come up with a solution there, but he also picks up 2 yards on the play. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3 on the 44 with 7:43.
Yeah, I'll see if they decide to go back to Ayers here, but
That was a big stop for the Big Reds, not to give up that first down. This is a big down here for the Big Reds defense.
yeah, and a big play for the Chieftains offense. 3rd and 3, finally getting over into Chippewa Valley territory. They're going to come on that same formation again, and they'll give it to Ayers again. Looks like he'll get close to that first down marker, but looks like he might just be a tad bit short. We'll see where they mark it, though.
I think he might have got it, Adam. And Ayers a little banged up. He might.
Well, they're marking him a little bit short, it appears. So 4th and short, didn't quite get there. You see knee down there, and
Oh, yeah, the knee. Yep, the knee was taken down, so, yep, you're right.
let's see what the Chieftains decide to do. Of course, going for it here is a good position to go for it as you're a little across midfield.
I think you should. 6:46 to go in this.
Going to give it back to Ayers and from the same formation. Does he have enough? Keeps those legs moving. Looks like he will have enough for it. See where they mark it, though. It's going to be close. Probably have to measure this one. Both teams, well, they're going to give him that first down. So first down, Chieftains. Great job there by Ayers, just feeding him the ball, and he gets the first down by himself, basically running the same play and then running it the fourth time the other way.
I like that call by Coach Marulli with 6:40 to go in this first half, and you have a 4th and 1, and he wants to get the momentum. He wants to get that lead early, and going for it, I think, was the best option.
First and 10 from the 41. Going to throw it over the middle. That's Higdon. He's got room down to the 10. Is he going to be taken down? He will, but a nice pick up there for the Chieftains. Going to be first and goal.
Higdon wide open right there, crossing through in that cross route.
Yeah, nice pitch and catch by O'Connor to Higdon. Watch this again.
There's the snap. O'Connor, boom. Right to Higdon. Wide open. And then taken down by number 21 of the Big Reds, Marcus Nellum.
Yeah, and that's a touchdown-saving tackle there, so a nice job by him, although he got beat in the first place, but good job to get back there.
He did not stay on Higdon whatsoever, and Higdon just burned him crossing through. So the Chieftains threatening to score here, Adam, with 5:51 to go in this half in the second quarter. It is a first down on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, first and goal from the 3. Got to finish the drive. You've had a good drive so far, but you can't give up yet. You got to make sure you finish this. You don't want to settle for a field goal here, especially in this rain. So
they have the momentum coming through. They have to get into the end zone and get this lead.
And we'll see if they'll give Ayers the opportunity to finish off this drive. He's got, well, at least 3 chances to punch it in, so we'll see if that's the way they decide to go or if they maybe try to do it through the air. But with these conditions, I think you play it safe and just give your boy Ayers a few chances to get in that end zone, pick up that 3 yards.
Yes, just hand it off to him and let him do his work, get into that end zone and get that lead.
And I think we saw a little bit of a smile there from Coach Marulli on the Chieftains. He's looking a little bit happy there. So here's Chieftains, first and goal. Ayers in the backfield. They're going to give it to him. Pushing forward.
Gets in.
Does he have it? Touchdown, Chieftains, and nice run there by Nathan Ayers. They're going to go up by a touchdown on the Big Reds with 5:45 left in the first half.
That was a nice drive. That was all Ayers pushing the ball for the Chieftains. And obviously that big throw to Higdon to take it all the way down to the goal line. And the Chieftains finally get in with Ayers getting this lead. And the coaching staff a little giddy as they got the lead going in, hopefully with 5:45 left in this half.
And yeah, at this point, a touchdown could be huge the way this game's been going. Extra point up. It's blocked. No good there. So 6-0 for the Chieftains. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them later, but just comes right around the outside there to swat that one. Nobody touched him. And it may only be a point, but it could be a very important point in this football game.
Nobody touched him at all. He came around that corner and was able to just jump right through and get his hand on the ball.
Wow.
Let's take a look at this replay right here. First for the touchdown, Ayers getting into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, nice job there by the line, just letting him push forward, and he does a great job. Stands up, keeps those legs moving, and gets in.
So now the Chieftains will punt this ball to the Big Reds, and the Big Reds now will start things off for themselves to try to get things going. 5:45 to go here in the second quarter.
Look at those shoes on Benny Sanchez real quick. Just the kicker here. Look at those shoes. I love those.
You love those?
Yeah. He's got the coolest
lime
shoes on the
green.
team. Yeah. I mean, if you're the kicker, you got to have cool shoes, right?
I guess.
Those are like soccer. Those might be a soccer cleats.
I don't think Jason Hansen had cool cleats.
Well, he's a little old school. That's because the NFL doesn't really allow cool cleats anyways.
No, they don't.
Nice high kickoff from the Chieftains. Going to return back now over the 20 to the 24-yard line for the Big Reds.
It's David Ellis with the reception, taking the ball right down to the 25 for the Big Reds, so they'll take over on downs.
So Chieftains get the first touchdown of the game. The blocked extra point, though, leaves them at 6. See if Chippewa Valley can answer now and finally get some points for their side of the scoreboard. This Chieftain defense has been great tonight. You see there, great job by our crew here on the cameras. They're getting rained on. We're up here cozy in the booth, so got to give them credit, Mike. We got the easy jobs.
I got to give them lots of credit.
So 5:39 here left in the half. This is going to be the quarterback keeper from Schuster. He's got plenty of room over to the midfield.
Wow,
He's still got
come
more
on.
room. 50 to the 40. Can the Chieftains take him down? He's still going forward. Does anybody want to tackle him? Finally taken out of bounds there. The 32-yard line of the Chieftains, and a big play there out of nowhere for the Big Reds.
I'm sorry, that's unacceptable. You cannot allow the quarterback to take the football.
Looked like he
halfway
was
down
walking
the field.
down the
Yes,
field.
It was. Take a look at this. Just tucks the ball in and just goes for a little stroll. Nobody could tackle him. Takes it all the way down to the 31 before he is taken down. That's just, to me, ridiculous.
Oh, big play there for the Big Reds. Get him across the field, and now threatening to score at the 32-yard line. 5:05 left in the second quarter. Short pass out there to right Bickey for the Big Reds. He'll have the first down. Looking to get some more. Will be taken down, though, but Chippewa will move the chains and have the first down at the 20-yard line.
Well, the hardest drive defensively is always going to be when after your offense scores. You need to come back and you need to keep that momentum going for your offensive side by doing the job defensively. And right now, the Chieftains are letting that momentum slip away to the Big Reds.
Another keeper for Schuster. Gets to the outside and pick up about 7 for him there.
Schuster just running it all over.
You make a good point, Mike. Your offense goes out there, has some momentum going, excited you finally put some points on the board, and then, you give up a touchdown right away and you have to go right back out there. It definitely takes the wind out of your sails quite a bit, yeah.
Yes, it does.
2nd and 1 here at the 11. Handoff. That's Charles. Looking to keep taken down at about the 3 there, maybe the 4-yard line, but a good job by Charles to get his team to 1st and goal.
Chieftains need to get back to that lockdown defense here in the goal line. Keep them out of the end zone.
Schuster from the gun gives it to Charles. Looks like he has some room on the left side. He does. Touchdown, Big Reds, 6-6. And just like that, Chippewa answers very quickly on the Chieftain touchdown, and they have a chance to take a lead.
Charles, the senior running back for the Big Reds, able to take it into the end zone, but again, unacceptable. The Chieftains need to be better defensively.
Yeah, it was a big drive there. Here's the extra point. They almost block it, but don't quite get there. So Chippewa Valley takes the lead, 7-6 over the Chieftains. 4:04 left in the first half. And that was a big drive for Tommy Schuster, though, as he got his team down here, and then Charles finishes it off here, getting to the left side, getting in that end zone, and almost untouched there until he gets to the goal line. So,
well, it all started when the quarterback Schuster went for a stroll down the field.
Yeah, big stroll.
And went all the way down to the 31 to cause that touchdown to happen.
Well, 2 drives in a row that both finish in touchdowns. So now let's see if the Chieftains can get back out there and answer back with another one of their own.
Rain has now, looks like it has stopped for a while.
Yeah, it's looking better.
Which will help the field conditions for both teams going into the second half.
And you see Lutz, he is back in the game. He's feeling a little better as he's out on the field. Short squib kick there by the Big Reds. Oh, bobbled a little bit. Down on the ground. Looks like the Chieftains will keep it, but not much of a return there after that grounding squib kick by the Big Reds. Chieftains will take over at about the 32-yard line.
Big 4 minutes here. The Chieftains just need to keep giving it to Ayers. Block for him. Get down there and try to get into the end zone. Wear down this clock.
Yeah, you got plenty of time before the half, 4 minutes. Take up as much time as you can and punch one in. Get some momentum going into half, so watch out for Ayers here. And, of course, have to watch out for Higdon in the slot, too. He's made some plays here today also. That's going to be the handoff to Ayers, trying to get to that outside. Going to swim off one defender, still pushing his legs forward. And
Penalty. There's flags everywhere. Not sure what it could be for. Possibly some holding. See what the line judges say.
Gotta get the official word here on this flag.
Face mask on the Big Reds.
Yeah, so gonna get the face mask here. That really helps
Take a
the
look at
Chieftain
his
getting free yards.
Replay Ayers turning that corner. Let's see if we can find it. There it
Oh,
is
yeah.
right there. Handful of face mask, and that's going to be caught by the line judges. And the Chieftains move the chains onto the 40. Big penalty there.
Yeah, nice run by Ayers and takes the face mask and gets his team the first down. So Chieftains have it at the 40, looking to pass. Gonna throw it down the field. Covered though and out of the receiver's reach. Incomplete there for Carrera on the outside. And still great time to try that.
Darian Greenlee, he obviously going down the field, paying attention more to his defender. He could have had an interception there, Adam.
Well, the way they marked that is they made it first and short after the face mask. So when you have a first and short, why not take a shot down the field? It's a perfect time to try it. And still you have 2nd and 1 now after the incompletion. Chieftains go 3 wide. They'll give it to Ayers. He'll pick up that first down easily. Move the chains for Utica.
And once again, the Big Reds having a hard time containing Nathan Ayers, as many teams do. We've seen that last week against Cosno and the week before against Anchor Bay as well.
And that clock keeps running. Don't forget about that 3:17 left in the first half.
And the Chieftains have 2 timeouts. The Big Reds have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, plenty of time, but at the same time, don't want to wait too long to get it. You almost have 3 minutes here. Hand off to Ayers, down to the 49, almost the 50-yard line as the Chieftains get to midfield.
I like what I see here with this package here. You might as well just keep giving it to him. Big Reds seem to have no answers for Nathan.
Second and 5 at the 49 for the Chieftains. Gonna give it to Ayers again. Taken down at the 49-yard line of the Big Reds. So a 3rd and 3 upcoming now for the Chieftains. Clock still running, 2:25 left in the first half. Chieftains trailing 6-7 to Chippewa Valley. See how aggressive they play this one here at midfield. They're going to give it to Ayers. Ayers has some room on the outside. He has the first down and more. Nice push there. Down at the 41-yard line of Chippewa Valley.
Ayers taking it to that right side, which was wide open. If he would have took it up the middle, he wouldn't have had so many yards. There's the handoff from O'Connor there, right there. Boom. Wide open, able to dive then and get a couple extra yards out of it to get that first down. Great presence of mind there by Nathan Ayers to get that first down as well.
So Chieftains moving the ball well now. 1:52 left in the half. Handoff again to Ayers, still pushing forward, still doing the same thing. And nice pickup of about 6 yards there for the Chieftains.
And again, the Big Reds have no answer. You might as well keep going to it, and the Chieftains are. With 1:35 to go, 2nd and 5, Adam. Chieftains threatening.
Yeah, taking up as much time as you had. This drive started with about 4 minutes on the clock now. Just keeping it running, see if you can get a score right before half and take the momentum. Handoff again to Ayers. Pushing forward there, might be close to that first down marker. Not quite there though. Looks like a 3rd and 1 will be upcoming for the Chieftains. 1:12 left. in the first half. And we're going to get a timeout. So, Mike, Chieftains score the first touchdown of the game. It was a nice drive, and Ayers punches it in. Of course, then Chippewa Valley, another big drive to answer the Chieftains. Tommy Schuster, a bunch of yards, picks it up, and then Charles runs it in, the running back for the Big Reds, with 4:04 left. And the extra point was blocked for the Chieftains, so now they're losing by 1.
That extra point being blocked was coming up huge here for the Big Reds.
Yeah, points are at a premium here tonight. We've seen that. Both defense playing well, both offenses struggling some. And we'll see if that bites them later.
And it's been a quiet night here by the classmates as well, even on the other side. I guess they're just trying to keep warm.
Yeah, trying to keep warm, muggy.
And dry.
Well, not really muggy, just cold and misty, I guess, is the best way to put it. And everybody, yeah, you saw it. Umbrellas and ponchos galore in the bleachers.
Look at the monsoon that there was the other night at Comerica Park.
Oh, yeah,
For the Tigers.
that was bad.
It was horrible. Glad I was on the couch watching it from home instead.
Big third down for the Chieftains. Going to give it to Ayers, see if he can pick it up. He gets the outside. He has it and more. Still working,
Nice
still moving
spin
his
again.
feet down at the 21-yard line.
Nice spin there. And he backed into it to get onto the 33-yard line with 1:06 now.
See it one more time. Nathan Ayers just keep working, keeping those legs moving, puts his head down. And the offensive line doing a great job opening holes for him on both sides. Now looking to throw it through the air. Got a receiver in the end zone. Does he have it? Off the hands. No good. Carrera, the intended receiver there in the end zone. Almost had a touchdown there. Nice try by the Chieftains, but no good.
And a great play there by the Big Reds defensively. Let's take a look at this replay. Nice pump fake, and then O'Connor lobs it up. And then right there, number 27 for the Big Reds, Darian Greeley.
Right off the hands of Carrera there. Could have had that one.
But also Greeley was able to get a hand in there as well at him and tipped it away to stop that touchdown. Nice play, though, by O'Connor to find his man back there. 49 seconds, 2nd and 10 on the 22. The Chieftains threatening to score.
Yeah, got to finish this drive here. Gives it to Ayers. He has some room. Getting to the near side of the field. Pushing over. Runs over a couple defenders there as he dives forward to pick up an extra yard or two. And
I think he's short of that.
yeah, going to be short of the first down, but still going to make it a 3rd and short for his team upcoming. And we're going to get another timeout here. Both teams playing a chess match here. Obviously, you want to make sure offensively you're getting the right calls in. Give your team a breather. This has been a long drive, started with 4 minutes, so they've been pushing forward. In the defense here, want to make sure that with your backs pinned against the wall, you're ready for whatever the Chieftains are going to throw at you.
Can't take your timeouts to the second half, so good call there by the by both teams to take that into consideration as well. 39 seconds. The Chieftains need to get into the end zone. They need to get some points here, try to get that momentum back on into that second half.
So Chieftains no longer with any timeouts. We'll see how that affects anything, if it does at all here. With 39 seconds left in this first half, Chieftains trailing 6-7 to Chippewa Valley, down 1 point after the blocked extra point. Looking to finish their drive here. It's been a good one so far. Looking to do it through the air. Here's the pass down the middle. Touchdown, Chieftains. Higdon with a nice catch to put the Chieftains back in the lead.
That's 2 big catches for Higdon tonight for the Chieftains. Now, big one earlier that set up Ayers getting the touchdown, and then right there, the big TD pass.
So I have to imagine the Chieftains are going to go for 2 here to try to put it back up to a 7-point lead. And Ayers checks into the game here. No, excuse me, Ayers will check out of the game. Into the game comes Ivan Kesto for Nathan Ayers.
Could Kesto be a decoy? Could O'Connor just tuck this ball and run it in?
Yeah, a lot of men in motion here. A little bit of an early snap. It looks like Higdon to the outside. Does he have the room? He looks like he might have it.
Let's see the signal from the
Did not get it. He will be short. So 12-7. It'll stand for the Chieftains. Can't get the 2-point conversion.
And there's injury in the field there. The Big Reds probably took maybe a helmet to the. Let's take a look at this replay.
Yeah, here's the
touchdown
yeah,
pass.
nice touchdown pass there by Higdon. And as you said, the second big play set up that first touchdown.
Right there.
And that's big. When you got a guy that talented in the slot, Higdon just sneaks right in. He's been playing in the slot all day. Right down the middle there, and no one's covering him just like the last play. And you see the Big Red player, Marcel Lewis, get up there and walk off under his own power.
I think he took a shot to the head as they tried to stop Higdon from getting that 2-point conversion. So with 34 seconds left, the Chieftains miss out on the 2-point conversion, but they lead 12-7. So the Big Reds now have 2 timeouts, and it's possible. Let's take a look at this replay. Helmet.
A nice takedown there. Higdon was moving forward at a decent pace and then just, boom, taken down right from the side there.
But Marcel Lewis went helmet right into him, and his helmet came flying off, and that's why he's a little banged up.
So not much offense the whole, basically till 5:45 left in the half here, and then all of a sudden we got 3 touchdowns fired off in the matter of 5 minutes.
And that's when the rain stopped, was about that time. So field conditions look like they're starting to improve for these players as well. And not so sloppy out there.
The Big Reds back to receive. Decently deep punt return or kick return back from the 18-yard line from the Big Reds to the 30 to the 40. Gets out there to down to the 45-yard line. Nice return there. 26 seconds left in the half, and the Big Reds still do have 2 timeouts, so might see them try to give a chance at putting some points on the board here before half.
David Ellis with the big return there to the 46. Let's take a look at this replay as he just takes it right up, and zigzags right up the field onto the 45. 26 seconds left here, and I think the Big Reds are going to try to take a shot down the field at least once here.
Yeah, with 2 timeouts and finally being at midfield, if it's back at the 20 or, even closer to the end zone, you don't really try it. But here you got to at least take a shot or 2.
You have to take one shot. You have to. You only have 26 seconds. You only have 2 timeouts left.
Schuster from the gun, 4 wide for Chippewa Valley. They're going to hand it off to Charles. Charles, not much to go there, but 3 yards looks like he'll pick up. So a little bit conservative there for the Big Reds.
They take their
yeah, it looks like they're just
timeout here. You would think that head coach Scott Merchant would want to take one shot at least down the field to try to get something, move them closer to possibly even a field goal.
Yeah, and with the Chieftains only having 12 instead of the 14, they should have, a field goal puts you, field goal away from being in the lead. So wouldn't be a bad idea, especially as the conditions have gotten a little bit better as this half has gone on. You see the refs, they've been doing a good job trying their best to keep the ball as dry as they can. So we'll see what the Big Reds draw up here to take maybe a chance or 2 here before the end of the first half. They're going to go 4 wide again. Schuster in the gun. Charles in the backfield. They're going to look to pass. The little screen pass to Charles. He's got some blockers in front of him. He's down. Ooh, stepped out at about the 34-yard line, it appears. See where the refs mark it, but a nice pickup there. A nice safe screen play there, and set up the blockers great in front of him. A really nice and pretty safe play there for the Big Reds.
Schuster with a nice screen pass over to Charles, and Charles just able to take it up. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 34. The Chieftains need to get a stop here.
Yeah, and it looks like
them out.
It looked like the Chieftains blitz there, so that screen pass there was really perfect. So 1st and 10 from the 34 from the Big Reds. 13 seconds left, 1 timeout left, looking to throw it. Gonna put one up deep, got a receiver. Over his head, that's gonna be a touchdown for the Big Reds.
Wow.
Maurice McBride, a big reception, and Chippewa Valley's gonna have the momentum going into halftime here, and they take the lead over the Chieftains with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Unbelievable
unbelievable turn of events, and again, field conditions improving. Both teams taking shots down the field, and now the Big Reds take that lead.
Extra point good, so it will be 14-12, and if it wasn't for that blocked extra point earlier in the game, it probably would be tied right now, but
There's the big bomb right there.
right over Carrera's head. Shouldn't have stopped like he did, and huge reception by the 6'2 senior Maurice McBride put his team back in the lead, and both teams just exchanging touchdowns here in the last 5 or 6 minutes of the game. So that's halftime. Well, not yet. We're going to have a kickoff here.
6 seconds
Yeah,
left.
well, we're probably going to go into halftime here unless a big return for the Chieftains.
It's possible.
And we talked about momentum. Chieftains took care of the ball. They had 4 minutes left there on that last drive. Their offense had the ball, the Chieftains did. Took it down to 34 seconds left and scored a touchdown. You thought they would have the momentum going into the half, but
Dominic.
in 28 seconds, the Big Reds answer.
Dominic Carrera back there, and they squib it instead of Carrera expecting it. So that looks like that might, well, there's two seconds.
2
So
seconds
there's gonna
left
be one
here.
down here. Do you take a shot down the field, or do you just take a knee and say the hell with it?
You take your knee and you go into half and live to fight another day.
I agree. Wait till the second half. You have a lot of game left.
But we'll see. You know, they might try to take a shot. Hey, it worked for Chippewa Valley.
Do the discount double check on them.
Oh, boy.
Huh? Yeah, they're going to take that knee.
Take the knee.
Smart move by Marulli and the gang.
So that'll be halftime here at Barney Swinehart Field. Chippewa Valley 14, Utica Chieftains 12. We'll be back for the second half of play. It's been an exciting one so far. We'll see what the second half brings coming up next.
"15 years and Esplendito Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting, quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendito Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
Let's see. Tigers.
Welcome back here to Barney Swinehart Field. The second half almost underway. You see the rain pouring down over halftime. It has gotten a lot worse. It was looking more clear, but we'll see how that affects the second half. Chippewa Valley leading the Utica Chieftains 14-12. It's been a good first half, a lot of non-scoring, and then at about 6 minutes and under, there were 4 touchdowns rattled off, Mike. So,
And that's when the rain stopped, so
Yeah.
the conditions started to feel a little bit better for the quarterbacks. But it all started with the Chieftains getting on the board first. Hignan had a 15-yard reception, and then Ayers punched it in with a 2-yard TD rush to make it 6-0. The Chieftains had that extra point blocked, and then Charles took it down the field to get his TD and put his team ahead 7-6. And then after that, the Chieftains were able to make it a 12-7 affair with Higdon with that big TD catch into the end zone in the second quarter. And then Maurice McBride took it down the field and able to get a big, huge touchdown pass to make it a 14-12 game. And that's where we stand, 14-12 here in the second half, Adam.
Yeah, and here's the kick of the second half. A worm burner there to start it. Looked like it tipped off about 3 players of the Big Reds' hands as it went all the way back to Rybicki.
I know one thing, the Chieftains defense has to be better in the second half. You know, you cannot allow the quarterback of your opposition to take a stroll down memory lane and take it down the field, which caused Maurice McBride to get into the end zone for that second touchdown for them to get that lead. They have to be a lot better in the second half.
You're right, Mike. Those last 2 offensive drives for the Big Reds, the first one was under 2 minutes, touchdown. The second one was 28 seconds, touchdown. So have to be much better here in the second half. Hand off to Charles to start it off for the Big Reds. Pick up of about 3 for him. And as you talked about, he got the first touchdown for Chippewa Valley in the first half. And you can just see this rain is rough. It's going to be wet. It's going to be sloppy the rest of the way. And we'll see how these teams react to that. And see if it hurts the offenses, which were already struggling in the most part of the first half. So here's the quarterback keeper, Schuster. Pick up of about 1 there to bring up a 3rd and 6 for Big Reds.
And the crazy part is this rain is supposed to be expected to go into Saturday morning. No, the rain is not stopping, and possibly more tomorrow.
Oh, doesn't that sound like fun?
We'll go build the ark tomorrow.
Yeah, we better start now.
Better start.
3rd and 5 for Chippewa Valley from the 39-yard line. 10:50 left in this third quarter. Chippewa Valley protecting a 2-point lead. There's the screen pass to Charles. Charles down the sideline. Finally pushed out there at about the 38-yard line of the Chieftains. And Charles already getting it going here in the second half.
They're getting burned by those screen passes and the quarterback. The Chieftains need to be more aware. Let's take a look at this replay. There's the screen pass again right there to Charles. Charles with a head fake and takes it right down the field and then finally gets pushed out at the 39. Chieftains need to be more aware of those 2 right there because they're tearing them up.
And we do have a flag here that will bring it back on the Big Reds. So kicking themselves already here as they had a big pickup on the screen pass. And it'll be a holding on Chippewa Valley. So 3rd and long now. See how big that one changed things here for Chippewa. And as you said, Chieftains going to do a better job on the screen passes. They play pretty aggressive defensively, a lot of blitzes. And both times the screen pass have been run for big gains. It has been on a blitz.
It's hurt them.
3rd and long here. Schuster's going to keep it himself. Going to get hit. Going to keep going. Got to take him down. Finally do. Going to be 4th and about 7, maybe a little more there upcoming for Chippewa Valley. And they're going to be forced to punt it here.
He ran into a brick wall of, I believe it was Jacob Robluskas. Take a look at his play. He tucks the ball and he has nothing. And let's see, I believe he ran right into Jacob Robleski, and then finally taken down. So the Chieftains are going to get this ball back.
4th and 7. They're looking like they're going to go for it. So Chippewa Valley, nope, they're going to get the punt from the quarterback. We see the Chieftains do that quite a bit, and they do have somebody back. So return from the 29-yard line. Has a little bit of space. Taken down there at the 42, and you thought maybe he could try to take that to the sideline there, but instead lowered his head.
Flag on the play.
Cam Mitchell there on the return. We'll see what this flag is.
Looks like there might be holding. Or let's see what the line judges say here, but it looks like there could have been a hold back there. I really didn't see anything. Personal foul. I believe it was a low hit.
Yeah, I think watching the replay there, yeah, you see one of the, on the bottom of the screen, the Chippewa Valley defender kind of just flew up, legs up in the air, and that's probably what it was, just getting cut there by one of the Chieftains on the return, so they'll retain the ball, but will be moved back quite a bit, and they'll take over at the 24-yard line, down 2 points to the Big Reds, 9:47 left in the third quarter. 3 wide, near side of the field for the Chieftains. Patrick O'Connor, the quarterback, in the gun for Utica. Nathan Ayers in the backfield. Going to give it to Ayers, strong side. Taken down, maybe back at the line of scrimmage at best.
They made that adjustment right there. Let's see what other adjustments they make. As Ayers ran it all over them in that first half. He's had a big game for the Chieftains. And right there, number 2, Brian Schwiwick with the Schuick, I believe it is, with the big tackle.
Going to be a pass here to Higdon in the slot for the Chieftains, but a flag right there.
Not sure what the ref's seen on that play for.
Yeah, it had to be some contact between one of the receivers and corners on that far side of the field, but we'll see what the exact call is here by the ref in just a minute.
False start.
Yeah, and they got that on the outside. I believe it was on one of the receivers. Couldn't quite tell there, but that'll move the Chieftains back. 2nd and 16 now upcoming for them at their own 18-yard line.
Again, Adam, this is what happened last week with the penalties. They had 10 penalties last week. They need to get back to being disciplined in the second half.
O'Connor from the gun. He's going to pass it. Going to be to Higdon in the slot. Get at least back to that line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage, that is. And we'll have a 3rd and about 10 upcoming here for the Chieftains at the 24-yard line, 8:33 left in the third quarter. And you see that rain is just pouring down hard, coming in almost sideways, it looks like. And everybody's got their umbrellas out trying to weather the storm, and
that's
Chieftains trying to do the same.
It's 3 times now that they've shut down Ayers a little bit.
Going to go to the sidelines. Always going to have Carrera over the middle, but no. Thrown a little bit low, and Carrera upset there. Looks like maybe got crossed up a little bit there. He's upset with Lutz on the outside.
Well, he didn't get to that route fast enough. Let's take a look at that replay. Nothing for O'Connor whatsoever. And Carrera,
Yeah,
I believe is saying that he got held up, but that's not the case at all.
No, I think he's saying Lutz didn't run his route. I think Lutz was supposed to break inside there to be there instead of Carrera. So a little bit of a mix-up there. It'll be 4th down for the Chieftains. They'll be forced to punt. A high snap. Trouble here, back into the end zone. Just going to get it out and take the safety
Smart
there.
move.
Yeah, not much you can do with that one. So Chieftains take a safety on the high snap. On the punt, it's going to be 16-12. Chippewa Valley with the lead, and Chieftains will have to kick it.
Chieftains coming discombobulated in the second half here to start. Let's take a look at this replay. High snap. O'Connor has nothing else that he could possibly do but just push it out. And the Big Reds are going to get the ball. So the Chieftains just coming unglued in the second half, Adam.
Yeah, and the tough part is, you know, you could have been tied coming into the half, but the blocked extra point, we'll go back to that, and then going for the 2, because of the blocked extra point, you're down 2 points, and especially when the weather's this bad, I mean, it's crucial to have those 2 points. Playing a tie game is way different. Points are going to be at a premium here with this rain, with this weather, and now you're down 16-12, which, okay, 4 points, it's not that much worse, but still not a good position to be in.
Again, like you said, with the weather, 4 points is huge.
Yeah.
In this type of a game.
And we should see touchdowns be at a premium here in the second half. So Chieftains, after the safety, forced to kick it from their own 20, should give the Big Reds at least decent field position at worst. And at this point, it's also going to be protecting the ball, taking care of the ball. It's going to be a turnover battle.
Well, what was key in that last drive, especially for the Big Reds defensively, was they were able to shut down Ayers. Ayers wasn't able to get anything whatsoever offensively.
So Chieftains to kick. Big Reds back to receive. Going to be a low squibber there, taking a high bounce.
Nice.
Gonna bounce out at the 35-yard line.
Can't ask for a better squid
Number
there
15 for the Chieftains, Peter Millie.
for the Chieftains as they push them all the way back.
Yeah, especially after safety there. If you can pin the other team at least somewhat back there, it's not too bad. And
Took a bounce right there at the 50. That was key right there to get all the way down to the 30.
so here comes the Chippewa Valley offense, but we got a flag here, which the kick did go out of bounds and nobody touched it, so should be an illegal procedure if that's what they decide, that nobody touched it. And they will, so that ball's going to move up a little further for the Big Reds. Which is the right call. It did appear on that replay nobody touched that ball, so. Big Reds will take over at almost midfield here. 8:06 left in the third quarter. 16-12. Chippewa Valley leads Utica.
It's a big down here for the Big Reds. We'll see what they come up with Tommy Schuster. He had a big half in the or that big quarter in the second quarter, as he was able to take it right down the field and set up for that TD to put the Big Reds ahead.
Ooh, a little bit of a
broken
misplay
play.
there. Ball on the ground. Do the Chieftains have it? They do.
do.
Chieftains
have it.
get the ball back in a
Broken play.
Yeah, absolutely. Two running backs and the quarterback all run into each other there.
David Ellis runs right into Schuster, and the ball comes loose. Take a look at this replay. There's the snap. Ellis runs right into into Charles and Schuster. Ball comes loose, and the Chieftains recover, and the Chieftains have some life with 8 minutes to go here in this third quarter. 1st and 10 on the 50.
Yeah, and things change that quickly. So not a bad play there. Of course, you take the safety on the high punt, but not try to do too much with it so that you only give up the 2 points and don't bobble it and give up the touchdown. So now only 4 points, and then you get a little bit of luck there, and you got the ball back. So not too bad of a deficit considering. And decent field position here for the Chieftains, who come out 5 wide there. Higdon will go to the right side and Ayers into the slot in motion now, but we're going to get a whistle.
And Marilli is irate at the line judge. Not sure what they're calling here. I don't blame him for getting a little upset.
Yeah, refs are going to talk this one over.
But the refs have been pretty good tonight. They've taken control of this game. See what they come up with.
You see the little upset, talking things over there, trying to get things straightened out.
And I guess there is no penalty. So I'm not sure why.
A lot of confusion right here, and Chieftains.
Oh, they're moving the ball back.
Moving back.
But what? No call at all. Did they misplace the down of the ball? I can't understand what the heck.
Well, either way, it'll be Chieftains ball backed up a little bit. The keeper here by Patrick O'Connor.
But for the ref not even to signal what happened, a little bizarre. A little bizarre here. 7:45 to go here, but Chieftains move it up in 2nd and 6 on the 47.
Chieftains trying to get that lead back as they trail it by 4. 7:30 left now in the third quarter. Second and 6 for Utica. Ayers in motion. He'll come to the near side of the field.
Now another whistle. It looks like maybe the Big Reds jumped off. Oh, they called timeout. Chieftains called timeout at the last second.
Well, they were in that same formation that when the whistle got blew earlier in the drive to move them back 5 yards. And not sure if there's confusion there, who's checking in, whether it's with Ayers being in the slot and coming in motion, or what exactly they're trying to figure out here, because look at this. Look at this. What's going on here?
Listen to you. I think that the Chieftains called the timeout and it did not get signaled from the ref right away, or did not see Maroli call for the timeout. I think that could have been possibly the case, and obviously the players didn't see it as well, and that's why the ball got snapped. But
yeah, and
needless to
it's
say,
tough out here. The refs, you know, their priority is keeping that ball dry, and it's raining. It's hard for them too, and they're doing as good a job as they can out here, and they've done a pretty good job tonight, and just trying to get things straight. And it's hard for everybody when you got water pouring down in your face.
Yep.
So 2nd and 6 for the Chieftains, and
Now
everyone's getting a little restless here.
they put the ball.
Oh, we got to move it back just a half a foot.
They're putting the
Just a little
ball in the
smidge.
wrong spot.
All right, we got it now. 2nd and 6 for the Chieftains. 7:17 left. Screen pass just a little bit out of the reach there for Higdon.
And O'Connor, there's the leadership that he's showing, getting on his players to be in place, and Higdon was not at the right spot at the right time. So see what the Chieftains can do here with a 3rd down and 6 on the 47.
Yeah, big 3rd down here. A lot of bizarre plays going on the last few, so try to get things under control. See if you can move the chains for your team as you're just across midfield here, trying to get that lead back. Seems like the rain's calmed down a little bit from where we were right out of the half, but still a factor for sure. Higdon in motion. O'Connor's going to keep it himself. Going to get close to that marker, but not quite there. Going to be a little bit short, down at about the 43-yard line of the Big Reds. A couple yards short. See what the Chieftains decide to do here.
Yeah, it looked like his knee went right down, like you said, at the 43, 42. And that's exactly where it is. But Chieftains, there's the fake handoff. O'Connor tucks his head, takes it in, and comes close to that 1st down, but a little short. And it looks like the Chieftains are going to go for it here, Adam.
Yeah, and of course we never know with the punting capabilities of O'Connor, but it does appear they'll go for it. 4th and 1, 4 wide. Ayers in the backfield. They're going to give it to Ayers. Looks like he'll have enough to pick it up, but maybe not. It is close. See where they give him. And
I can also see that he could be short, too.
yeah, it's hard to tell from where they're measuring it. They might have to measure this one.
Take a look at that replay. Hands it right off to Ayers. Ayers just tucks it in. And I don't know. They might have to make a measurement. They are. They're going to bring the chain gang, I believe. They've signaled them.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
10
us?
10 years later.
We're going to see exactly.
I think he's short. Nope.
That's going to be a 1st down for
Got
the
it.
Chieftains.
And obviously, some of the Big Reds must not have been paying attention or something, because he thought he had it. And he's the one player was clapping as if they did not get it, but the Chieftains did get the 1st down, and it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 41.
O'Connor with the keeper. Pickup of about 1 there.
Been seeing that a lot in this quarter. O'Connor keeping the ball and running it up the middle.
Look at that
Looks like
rain.
he's a little banged up.
It's just relentless out there.
You might not want your quarterback to continue to keep doing that if he's going to get banged up. It looks like he hurt his foot a little bit.
Got a personal foul on the defense.
The Chieftains 2nd and 8 now in the 39, and we look for possibly an I formation.
Well, that penalty is going to move him up and give him a 1st down here. So big personal foul on the Big Reds that helps the Chieftains. Going to have the ball at about the 25-yard line now with the 1st down. So great field position here. 6:05 left in the 3rd quarter. Chieftains trailing by 4.
Big Reds shooting themselves in the foot.
Hand off to Ayers up the middle. Has a little bit of space. Keeps pushing forward. A nice pickup there by Ayers. Get down at about the 19, maybe the 18-yard line, depending on where they spot him. But either way, good pickup there by Ayers on the first down run. Make it a second and manageable here upcoming. Chieftains gaining some momentum here. They want that lead back. Last time they had it was with 34 seconds left in the half. Here's the handoff to Ayers, pushing forward. Nice pickup there. About 7 yards away from the end zone there. Going to be first and goal.
Ayers following his blockers again, cuts right through. Take a look at this play here. O'Connor gets the snap over to Ayers. Ayers just finds the open lanes as always. He keeps moving those legs and pushes his way through. Gets that first down and then some. And the Chieftains now on the 8-yard line, first and goal.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 8, first and goal for the Chieftains. Going to give it to Ayers, going to push up the middle. Maybe a pickup of about 1 on that play. See what they do here on second down. Got to make sure you finish this drive. Nobody wants to kick a field goal in this kind of weather, so probably 4 chances at the end zone. Now 2nd and 7, so 3 chances left.
Chieftains don't even have their field goal kicker practicing on the sideline.
Oh, no,
they want to go in zone.
Yeah, I'm not messing with this weather, and being down 1's not going to help you too much more, especially in these conditions. So Chieftains definitely want to finish this drive. 2nd and goal. Here it is. Hand off to Ayers on the near side of the field, trying to get up the middle. Maybe gets to the 5, probably not even. 3rd down, big one upcoming for the Chieftains, and Chippewa Valley looking for a big stop with their backs against the wall here.
You might have to go with a little screen pass and try to get Ayers open, or even Higdon. We haven't seen Lutz into the formation at all tonight. Usually we see him take those cross routes. But he's been quiet tonight, a little banged up as well, but Chieftains need to get something going right here.
Higdon in motion. They're going to give it to him, trying to get to the outside. Doesn't look like he's got it, but makes a decent little move, still moving his legs down to about the 4, maybe the 5-yard line. Going to be
short.
4th and goal, but about the 5-yard line, as I said, and see what they decide to do here.
Slater Lutz comes back into the game.
And you see there, just couldn't quite get to the outside there was Higdon. Looking for an opening, did the best he could.
You got to take a shot, you're right there.
So Chieftains come out in the 4 wide. Nathan Ayers in the backfield. O'Connor from the gun. 4th down, a big 4th down here. Lutz in motion on the left side. Going to throw it to him. He's got to turn around. He doesn't look. Misses it. Turnover on downs. Chieftains give it back, and Lutz got to find the ball there.
Slater Lutz, we've seen him, I don't know how many times. Let's take a look at this replay. How many times we've seen him connect with O'Connor and catch that ball.
If he catches that, that probably is a touchdown.
But tonight, for whatever reason, his mind wasn't there and just wasn't able to turn around in time.
Well, Chieftain defense going to need to do something to get the ball back to their offense. Chippewa pinned at their own 5-yard line. Still going to be tough for them to get their back against the wall there with not very good field position at all, especially when the rain's in your face. 3 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Keeper to Schuster. Going to be taken down. Nice little sack there for the Chieftains. And they're pinned back a little bit closer to that goal line now. Sure, the Chieftains are going to try to play this aggressive and see if they can get them again in the backfield. Maybe even try to force a safety here.
Look at this replay right there. Just takes him right down quickly. Has no place to go. 4 Chieftains.
Yeah, they give him a little bit of forward progress. They're still at the 5. Here's the handoff to Charles up the middle. Still moving forward there. Nice little pickup, but still going to be a tough 3rd down to pick up upcoming for the Big Reds.
I should reiterate, though, Slater Lutz has been a go-to man all season for the Chieftains. And for whatever reason, just read the play wrong. He gets that catch, though, like you said, he's in. Chieftains have the lead.
Yeah, it appeared that if he caught it, at least he had a good chance of being in. Big 3rd down here. Chieftains can't stop him short of the first down. It's close, though, but there will be a flag on the play coming from that right side.
The ball carrier for the Big Reds, but we do have a flag.
We're going to get a false start on the offense, so Big Red's going to be moving back here. We'll get the official word from the ref, but
That's what it looks like.
it's going to be them moving back, so pin back further here on third down. See the Chieftain players, the quarterback O'Connor there, just trying to get his stuff as dry as he can. Get ready to get back in there and try to put his team back on top. .142 left in the third quarter. Schuster going to keep himself, go to the far side of the field. He's got some room. He's got the first down and more, pushed out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. Chieftains caught sleeping a little bit there, and we've seen Schuster do it all night with his legs, and he does it again there for a huge first down.
Schuster has killed the Chieftains when he is able to sneak the ball like that. The Chieftains just have no answer for that type of play for whatever reason tonight. We've seen the first 3 weeks of the season, Chieftains were able to defensively to contain those type of plays.
Hand off to Charles, far side of the field. He's got some room. He gets a first down, an easy first down there, and he'll be pushed out at about the 38-yard line.
The Chieftains cannot seem to stop the run tonight at all.
Chippewa Valley offense getting things going now. They were pinned at their own 5 when they took over, but now they're getting it out almost to midfield. Here's the handoff to Charles again. Some more room there. He's past the first down marker, gets to the outside. Still going, pushed out at about the 40-yard line now in Chieftain territory, and Chippewa Valley running wild on the Chieftains now.
The Chieftains defense just doesn't have any answers for Charles or Schuster. Isn't that a publication book? Or no, it's Simon and Schuster.
Close enough. It sounds similar.
Thought it was Charles and Schuster.
Sounds like a nice law firm or something.
I just remember that from being in school. Simon and Schuster. They made the textbooks.
That's right. 1st and 10 here for Chippewa. Going to beat it Charles again. Nice little pickup there to about the 35-yard line of the Chieftains. So a 2nd and 6 now for Chippewa Valley. We're under a minute now in the third quarter, 55 seconds left. Chippewa just running some clock, moving the chains.
It's a big down here. The Chieftains need to get a big stop here with this defense. Need to try to contain Charles.
Keeper for Schuster, fakes to Charles, and maybe pick up about 1 there. Should be a 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Big Reds. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Chippewa Valley protecting that 4-point lead. They lead it 16-12 over Utica. It was 14-12, and the safety on the high snap of the Chieftains made it 16-12. A very bizarre score, really.
Yep, it is. And it looks like that's going to end the third quarter.
Yeah, that'll do it for the third quarter. 16-12. Chippewa Valley leads it. Still pouring here at Barney Swinehart Field. We'll be back for the fourth quarter coming up next.
There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. And register with the MHSAA. Look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Chieftains.
15 years and Esplendito Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting, quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendido Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
And we're back here for the fourth quarter of play. Chippewa Valley 16 over Utica 12. Senior night tonight, Mike. They're doing it a game early because homecoming next week. So, you know, want to get a win on senior night, of course. 3rd and 5, big third down for the Big Reds, and a flag down there. It's getting tangled up with the players. See what that call is. Didn't look like it was enough for the first down, so we'll see what the flag decides.
Schuster just running all over the Chieftains tonight.
Yeah, and we got a holding on the offense. That's going to move the Big Reds back unless they'll take it.
Well, this is the Chieftains need to stand tall here after this penalty. They need to close things down on the Big Reds. You cannot allow the Big Reds to come down and get another TD and get to the end zone. Or this game's over because, like you said, points are at a premium. You need to score. And it's going to be a third down and 15 on the 44. So this is a big down right here for the Chieftains.
Yeah, big chance here, 3rd and 15. Got to get the ball back to your offense. 4 wide, 3 receivers up top for the Big Reds. Going to be from the gun. Schuster looking to the sides now, looking over the middle. Over his hands, it's going to be an interception by the Chieftains.
Flag on the play.
Going to be down at the 45. Got to see what that flag was, but a nice play by the Chieftains there.
I believe it's on the Chieftains. It could be. I'm not sure. It looks like Higdon. It looks like he's thinking it's him, but no, it's on the Big Reds.
Well, a nice play there by Cam Mitchell with the interception. That's going to be on the Big Reds, and it'll be Chieftain football. Big play there. Get the ball back to the offense. 11:25 left in this football game. Only trailing 4, so a touchdown gives you the lead.
And like you said, again, we cannot stop reiterating that points are at a premium when the weather is this bad. 11:25 to go. See what the Chieftains can do here, Adam.
O'Connor from the gun. He'll give it to Ayers. Ayers nowhere to go there. Taken down back at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 upcoming for Utica.
I think the Chieftains are going to have to try to take a shot down the field at some point.
Yeah, you want to protect the ball with the weather like this, but also don't be too conservative. Got to take some shots sometimes.
Well, both teams, it seemed like they've gone into that conservative mode because of the weather. And it is hard for the quarterbacks to grip that ball when it is that wet like that.
Well, and we have seen a few interceptions and, of course, some high snaps on punts, so don't fully blame them. O'Connor with the keeper, going to slide down, doesn't want to take a hit there, down at about the 48-yard line of the Chieftains. You'd like to get a little bit more manageable of a 3rd down, but either way, it's going to be 3rd and 7 for Utica. 10:30 left in this football game.
I'd go with a little screen pass over to Ayers if you can.
Ayers in the backfield for the Chieftains. O'Connor from the gun, got 4 wide. Looking to the sideline to throw it. Going to come back down the middle of the field and going to break one tackle. There is a flag there. Higdon getting to the sidelines. He stays in. A nice pickup there down to about the 36-yard line. But let's see what that flag was. Usually when it's thrown down there, as far back as it was, it could be roughing the passer. We'll see, though.
Yes, it is roughing the passer. That's what the referee is signaling back there, but we'll wait for his official word. No, it's against the Chieftains.
No, they're going to say holding on the Chieftains, and we're going backwards.
Well, the way that he was signaling the first time, let's take a look at this replay. Yep, holding right there, number 61 on the Chieftains. That's Colin Matlock. And it's coming back, but the way that the ref was originally signaling, it looked like it was roughing the passer.
And got to give credit to Kayvon Higdon, who's just done everything he can here tonight. Had some big plays in this offense, and it was a nice play there, unfortunately taken back, but breaks the tackle there, gets to the sidelines, does his best he can to get a big play for the Chieftains. But It will be 3rd and 25 now for Utica from the 30-yard line. 9:47 left in the game. O'Connor will be looking to pass. Tries to step up in the pocket. Will be taken down. Big sack there for the Big Reds, taken down by number 55, Kevin Krasnick.
Both teams with the penalties, shooting themselves in the foot. O'Connor nowhere to go as he tried to slip through, but he couldn't. And number 55 takes him down for the Big Reds, and that's Krasnick, as you said. Big play. And now the Chieftains are going to have to punt this ball. And again, both teams with that 3rd down, both teams also getting bad penalties and hurting themselves.
Nice high punt by Patrick O'Connor. Will be down there by the Chieftains at the 37-yard line. Wonder why he didn't let that one bounce a little bit more, but figured it already took a Chieftain-friendly bounce, so just
yeah, but it was going to bounce again. It was going to bounce again. What can you say? Matt really trying to urge his team on here a little bit. Stay composed. Don't lose your composure.
Looks like a pretty little cozy tent thing they got going there, huh?
Yes, it does.
They got their coffee there. Ready to go. We need to get one of those. 8:57 left in this football game. Chippewa Valley leads it 16-12. Hasn't been any offensive scoring yet in this second half. Here's the handoff to Charles on 1st down, going nowhere. The only points in this second half, a safety on a high snap on a Utica Chieftain punt. So no offensive points here in the second half. See if either team can break that here finally in the 4th quarter. And Chippewa just going to take up as much time as they can. Play a little bit conservative. Going to go forward here. Now going to try to go through the air. Nice little short pass. Worried about the footsteps there. Nice hit by Carrera and the drop by David Ellis near the sideline. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 upcoming for Chippewa Valley.
He heard those footsteps and reacted too soon. Let's take a look at that replay. Schuster gets the snap, gets it over to Charles, or no, I'm sorry, number 8, Ellis, and Ellis not able to come down with that ball, and a big hit there by number 2, Dominic Carrera.
So another big 3rd down here. Chieftains putting the pressure on. Going to be the screen pass, but the pressure was good enough. Charles can't come up with it. Incomplete pass. Looks like Chippewa Valley will be forced to punt it on 4th and 10.
Nathan Ayers coming through on that blitz, and again now the Chieftains defense turning up a notch. Next week, as you mentioned, homecoming for the Chieftains. They're going to play against L'Anse Creuse North right here at Barney Swinehart. Hopefully coming off a big victory tonight.
Yeah, and then the tough part is, though, ending the season with 2 road games, Fraser and Sterling Heights. So that's going to be tough, but a chance to pick up a couple games here. Of course, senior night tonight because homecoming next week. And then, of course, you want to win on homecoming. You got to win on homecoming. So see if they can, see if you can win those games before you go on that last 2 road game.
Sterling Heights Stevenson had him.
Oh, yes, that's right. Excuse me.
So that's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse. You're right.
And then the Big Reds are going to Grosse Pointe South, so it doesn't get any easier for them. And they round out the season against Dakota.
Yeah, got Dakota upcoming. That's always a tough one. Of course, playing in the red, you always are going to have a tough schedule, and Chippewa is seeing that this year. A lot of youth on the team, though.
But again, the Big Reds, we have an injury in the field, but the Big Reds, it doesn't get any easier for them. So, I mean, if you think about it, they need to get a win tonight to try to stay alive as well in the playoff hunt. Because, I mean, you're going to go up against the Grosse Pointe South, who's having a pretty decent season as well.
And we're getting word that Eisenhower just beat L'Anse Creuse North 70-6. So
that's absolutely
yikes.
Ridiculous.
That's
and insane.
70 bomb. Woof. And It looks like
Eisenhower's back to their winning ways there, Adam.
heck yes they are. They've been really good this season and looking to finish it strong. Mitchell Smazinski walking off the field there with some help.
Those Grosse Pointe Blue Devils were here and beat the Chieftains at the last second. They're 4-1 on the year, Adam.
Yeah, they've had a pretty good season so far, and they caught the Chieftains. Those darn Blue Devils. I always have to hear crap from Ryan Armani, you know?
Darn Blue Devils.
Here are the Chieftains, down 4, handoff to Ayers.
70 points.
I know, I saw 70-6. That's just mean.
There's no mercy rule. You can't throw the towel in.
Especially this, they're probably struggling with the weather too. So to put 70 up with that kind of weather, also, that's just wow. 2nd and 6 upcoming for the Chieftains. 7:32 left. Rain still falling down here. Barney Swinehart. Handoff to Ayers. Decent pickup there. Going to make it a 3rd down and manageable. About 3rd and 3 it should be upcoming. Chieftains need to keep moving that ball. They've been going to their man Ayers all night.
We should say too, Lance Cruz last week won 51-2 against South. So
Yeah, that's not a bad team.
they're not a bad team, but obviously Utica Eisenhower took them to school.
Pass there over the middle. It's going to be the 1st down and will be taken down, but with forward progress, Higdon will have the 1st down there. So a nice pickup for him and move the chains for Utica.
So next week, let's take a look at this replay. Gets the nice screen pass over to Higdon, and Higdon able to get that 1st down. Next week, the Chieftains will play that Lance Cruz North team that just got beat down by the Eisenhower Eagles. So do the Lance Cruz North come in a bad attitude? And
Yeah, that could go either way. You
could go
come in
either way.
defeated or you come in angry because
Yeah.
you just got your butts whipped. So we'll see what happens there.
it could be good and it could be bad. So the Chieftains, obviously they got to get through this game, but just looking ahead a little bit after hearing what that score was tonight from our crew in the truck. Nathan Ayers looks a little banged up. Chieftains just need to handle business here.
And when you get that many carries in a game, you're going to get a little beat up.
Well, he's been their horse all season.
2nd and 10 for Utica, 37-yard line. Down 4, just under 6 minutes now left in this football game. Patrick O'Connor from the gun, Nathan Ayers in the backfield. 3 receivers far side of the field. O'Connor looks to keep it, doesn't have much room, but still makes some. Bounces off a tackle, then going to be taken
Where's the
down
face
by
mask?
Marcus Nellum.
He got caught with that face mask there, taken down, and the refs didn't call anything. And I think O'Connor's telling them now. Let's take a look at his replay. Pushed right there, still not taken down. And no, he had a handful of jersey. I thought he reached around and had a handful of face masks. That's number 21, Marcus Nellum with the tackle for the Big Reds.
Big 3rd down here for the Chieftains. Almost at midfield, have it at the 40, their own 40. 5:10 left in this game, trailing by 4. O'Connor bootlegging out. He's going to look back across the field. Has Ayers. He has the reception over the 50 down to the 44-yard line. Pushed out of bounds. 1st down, Chieftains. They're in Big Reds territory.
And what a play there. Ayers gets that ball, turns around, puts his head down, and just keeps pushing through. Take a look at this replay. O'Connor gets that snap. Nice play right there. Ayers wide open. Bad miscommunication by the Big Reds defense. And the Chieftains get that 1st down and move the chains.
We had a nice design play there and a nice fake by O'Connor. Of course, fakes bootlegging out the far side of the field and swings it back near side, and it just worked out. Nice trickery, and Chieftains pick up the 1st down. 4:58 left in this game. O'Connor keeps it. has some room, gets down to the 35, gets down to the 30. Nice pickup there for Utica, and that's going to be another Chieftain first down.
And Chieftain's saying right now, yeah, Schuster, we have a quarterback that can do the same thing. And O'Connor showing what he has right there. Nice play.
That's some
Finds
nice
the open
moves.
field. Nice moves as well. And the battle of the quarterbacks. Moving the chains for the Chieftains. And we have another injured player by the Big Reds. Big Reds had a lot of banged up players tonight.
Yeah, holding the elbow, maybe right below the elbow on the arm there. See if we can see this one more time. Patrick O'Connor. Great run there.
Looks
And then
like
there's the player gets rolled up on his arm.
that's number 76, Shakir McGarity. Looked like he injured his arm coming down. Hopefully he'll be all right and can get off the field and maybe possibly get back into this game. Look at that replay right there.
See,
Yeah,
there he is, and
his arm got bent under.
Yep, arm rolled up on you right there, and nice shot there. See, right on that elbow area.
Looks like he might be all right. Probably done for the night, but looks like he might be all right, which is good news.
Yeah, they're getting him off the field there. His team cheering him on. You always want to see a player leave at least somewhat on their own accord. Hopefully that arm's okay and he'll be all right.
So Adam, the Chieftains threatening to get into the score, into the red zone with 4:50, 1st and 10 on the 30.
They're knocking on the door, Mike.
They're
and
knocking.
We haven't seen any offensive points in this second half yet. Let's see if we can finally see some here. O'Connor from the gun. He's got 3 wide on the far side. Nathan Ayers, he's been the horse all night. He's in the backfield for the Chieftains, and he's going to get the ball. Nice little hole up the middle. Going to keep pushing forward. Pickup of about 3 on that run. And the clock's going to keep running for the Chieftains. 4:26 left in this game. Down 4. Chippewa leads at 16-12.
Well, we've seen that they've been able to throw the ball in the second half. Those couple big plays, nice screen passes to Ayers and Higdon. You possibly maybe look for that, or do you keep running it?
Well, we'll see
I'd
here.
go
They've
with the
gone
run.
into Ayers a lot, but sometimes not bad to take a shot when the other team's expecting you to run. They'll go to Ayers here again. Not much room there up the middle, but he keeps pushing forward. And
Looks like he got that first down.
it's going to be close. He might be a little bit short there for 3rd down.
Depends on where that knee went down. I think you might be right that he did come short. It looks like he did. 3rd down and 2 on the 22. The clock keeps ticking away. The Chieftains have 2 timeouts left. Big Reds have 3.
And you don't want to take too much time here just in case you don't get it. You want to give yourself at least one more chance to try to get back down that field. So we'll see what they do here. Ayers in the backfield. That's likely where they'll go, and they do, but swallowed up. The Big Reds were expecting it. They thought it was coming. It was, and a nice play there in the backfield by Marcel Lewis.
You got to go for it. I think you need to go for it here on 4th and 3. And I think they're going to. We've seen the Chieftains in this type of predicament against Grosse Pointe South right here. Where
Although
the Chieftains were down a couple points, they were able to get in, take the lead.
The thing is here, if you're going to do it, if you're going to go for it, I think you got to hurry up a little bit because, again, if you don't get it, and you see that again, Ayers just gobbled up right
Nowhere
in
to
the
go.
backfield.
Nowhere to
Great
go
job
now.
there by Lewis to take him down, but a little more urgency here because if you don't convert here, you want to give yourself another chance. They're going to give the balls to Ayers. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Big Reds will take over with 2:29 left in this football game, protecting a 4-point lead.
I would have liked to have seen a screen pass to throw them off. And they didn't go for it. All they did was try to run it up the middle. But the Big Reds will get that football. There it is right there, quickly taken down.
Well, when they know exactly what you're doing and you've been doing it a lot, they're ready for it. You saw that on 3rd down, especially saw it on 4th down. And that's a tough one for the Chieftains, but they still can get the ball back here. There's still plenty of time. Need to stop the clock. Need to use your timeouts. Play some good defense. So still not over here, Barney Swinehart Field. First down for the Big Reds. Schuster's going to keep it. Not much room to go anywhere, but still not taken down yet. Finally taken down after a pickup of maybe 2 when it looked like he was going to be taken down in the backfield. So
that was a broken play, Adam, right from the get-go. That was a high snap. Nothing that the Big Reds could do about it, and the Chieftains.
Yeah, forced to use your timeouts. Of course, here you want to stop the clock. 2:20 left. 16-12, Chippewa Valley leads it. Let's go back to how we got here just one more time. And Nathan Ayers put the Chieftains up for the first touchdown with 5:45 left in the second quarter. Blocked extra point, so 6-0. A rushing touchdown by Charles for the Big Reds with 4:04 left. A short drive for them to end that second quarter. Then Higdon touchdown with 34 seconds left. Chieftains had an almost 4-minute drive there and finished it off with a passing touchdown. Then McBride for the Big Reds with 6 seconds left, a 28-second drive. And that made it 12-7 because the Chieftains went for 2, didn't get it. And then a safety early in the third quarter. That's the last time we've seen any points scored. We haven't seen any offense since right before halftime. And now Chippewa Valley just trying to run some clock. Hand off to Charles. Good stop there by the Chieftains. He'll be taken down. And imagine they'll stop the clock again. They will. Chieftains take a timeout. So 2:16 left in the game. 3rd and 8 upcoming.
I think the Big Reds did, actually. I don't know the Chieftains did. I'm not so sure I would have took a timeout there, Adam. I think you got them at 3 and 8 in the 25. I know it's a 3rd down, but you get a stop, you're going to get that ball back. So
well,
I possibly would have kept that one timeout when you get back on offense.
No, you got to stop them as quick as you can just so you can get the ball back. You can use the sidelines. At this point, you just got to make sure you get it back. So it's going to be crucial here. Can't give up a first down. So Chieftains making sure. And don't forget to visit Esplendido's Pizza Spirit Celebrations. Go check them out. Taco Tuesday, it's delicious. Good pizza, good food. We're always scarfing it down before games, Mike. Always great food. Give them a call, 586-739-1070. Right on Mound Road in Shelby Township. Great Mexican food, great pizza. They got it all there. Esplendido's. Go have yourself a delicious meal.
Order the mini tacos.
Oh,
the mini tacos
Mike
and the
loves
mini burritos.
the mini tacos. 3rd down, a big 3rd down. Schuster's going to keep it. Looks like he might get close to that first down, but Chieftain's going to take him down. It looks like he'll be short of it, although he is close. And it should be a 4th down upcoming for the Big Reds.
And I mean, obviously they're going to punt this ball unless they. They might go for it and put the nail in the coffin.
Ooh, that's risky. I mean, that really is risky in this field position. Maybe they're going to do what they did before, try to get them offside. Yeah, draw them offsides, and then again, their quarterback can punt it just like O'Connor can. So you might see Schuster here just punt it for the Big Reds. If you're the Chieftains, make sure you're smart.
That's exactly what they're going to do. They tried to draw them offsides, and now they're going to punt this ball. And Chieftains will get it back with 128. So big time scenario. The Chieftains down 4 points only to the Big Reds. They've hung in there. So have the Big Reds. Tough day, tough night, tough game, especially with the field.
Yeah, hard fought battle both ways. When you got weather like this, you do the best you can. There's been some turnovers, some high snaps, some overthrown balls for interceptions because probably ball slippery. So right now, the Chieftains are likely going to get this ball back. Maybe be aggressive here. See if you can maybe go block that punt. Maybe it is a high snap. Be aggressive on this play. Try to force something to happen. Maybe force a rush punt. You get better field position.
They've had a couple high snaps for themselves tonight. the Big Reds. So
Yeah, and you don't have any
Chieftains need to be
timeouts
aware of
left.
that.
So the better field position you get, the more important it is. So
you have to gamble at times like this. I mean, not to the point that you're gonna risk your team
no,
any chances, but you have to gamble a little bit.
no, I send the house on this punt, Michigan State against Michigan style. Not that I want to talk about that one, but and the offense is out there, so we might see Schuster punt. We might see him run it and try to ice this one. Let's see what they'll do. No, Schuster will punt it. High punt, not a very deep punt.
Takes a couple rolls and a couple bounces.
Yeah, bounces down, keeps rolling.
Unnecessary roughness there.
Yeah, I just saw a Utica player thrown.
And no call. As the
Nothing.
ref is standing right there.
So that'll be down at the 34-yard line. Chieftains have a minute and 15 seconds. They do not have any timeouts. Trailing by 4. Let's see if Patrick O'Connor can lead that Chieftain offense down the field for one more touchdown tonight and secure that victory.
Hurry up offense style.
Yeah, you got to hurry up, be urgent, use the sidelines if you can, and keep moving the ball downfield. Don't be afraid to take some shots here.
That's the only thing the Lions are good at is the hurry up offense.
Yeah,
Only thing
that's
that ever
true.
works.
Oh, that's not a good way to start it there. Appears a false
Higdon.
start.
Higdon jumped off.
Hey, you can get upset about that one, but it's done. You got to get over it real quick because it's 5 yards. But hey, you got a minute 15 here. No time to get upset right now and start arguing with each other. So let's see if they can put that one behind them.
And the rain is tapered off into a mist.
Yeah, and they need it too. O'Connor looking to throw it. Has Higdon over the middle right off the chest. Got to come down with that one. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 15 now. And the ball still is slippery. Hard to catch down there.
Yeah, but Higdon's got to get his head into the game. I think that penalty has thrown him off a little bit. He's got to, and then you see O'Connor there. He's trying to get his guy to calm down. Got to get his head back into the game. That penalty threw him off.
Yeah, you're probably right there, Mike. And he's got to come off from that. A penalty now and a dropped ball. Connor will look to throw it through the air again. Going to go to the running back. Ayers there.
You got to give number 5, Marcel Lewis, a lot of credit there as Ayers holding his arm, but I believe Lewis got his hand in there to tip it out. As Ayers did come down with it, but wasn't able to hold on. Let's take a look at this replay. O'Connor gets the snap, finds Ayers. And no, I was wrong. I thought Marcel Lewis got his hand in there, and it just bounced it right off.
But then he did
Ayers'
take
hand.
an elbow, helmet to the elbow after that. O'Connor just taken down now, nowhere to go. 4th and very long upcoming as the Chieftains have maybe one last breath here at the end of this game, down 4.
Now's where I was talking about taking those chances. You got to take a shot. You got to take a huge shot down the field. Discount double check, Adam, right here.
4 wide for the Chieftains. O'Connor looking to go deep. No one even looking. Turnover on downs. I think Carrera was the intended receiver, but really no one even looking at the ball when it's thrown. And that's happened a few times tonight. Just whether it's the receivers or the play or awareness going on here, but it's happened a few times tonight, Mike.
I'm watching the body language of Higdon, and he's just beside himself. And I think that penalty really, really threw him off. There's nothing you could do about that. That's something that you have to shake off. And he wasn't able to. He gets that one big catch, and the Chieftains start moving the chains, I believe.
So have to imagine the Big Reds will just come out here in victory formation as they can run the clock out and seal this victory.
Chieftains now will fall to 2-4 in the air.
Been quite a game for Schuster, quite a game for Charles too. Big play by McBride.
Charles and Schuster, the Chieftains couldn't contain them in that 3rd quarter. They were running all over the Chieftains defense. And as you see a dejected Patrick O'Connor, you got to shake this one off and come back next week and face a tough Lance Cruz North football team who just got walloped by Ike tonight. And I'll tell you, it could be careful what you wish for on that situation. But the Chieftains needed to get a victory here tonight, Adam, and they couldn't pull this one out.
No, they couldn't, Mike. Chieftains fall to the Big Reds 16-12. No offensive points scored here in the second half. The Big Reds go to 3-3. Chieftains fall to 2-4. We'll be back here next week for homecoming. Maybe a better result for the Chieftains then. For Mike Ventimiglio, I'm Adam Zellick. Thanks for the whole Shelby TV crew. Join us next time for more Utica Chieftain football.